First two cars through turns 1 and 2, 2 by 2, bumper to bumper. Here we go. Green flag is out, and it's in the air. Good start by the 97 of Lipscomb. Here comes Timmy Greenfield right on his bumper. David Page is stuck to the high side. They're 3 wide in the back. And around goes the 4W of Damon Hance. He regathers, and he's going to keep on rolling. We've got a yellow flag again. Here comes Lipscomb through the middle of 3 and 4. Brad Berry says, let's go racing. The green flag is out. Much cleaner restart this time. Timmy Greenfield all over the back of the 20 of David Page as they head into turns 2 and down the backstretch. It's still Lipscomb, Page, and Tim Greenfield. Joe Orvis starting to put a little pressure on the 111 of AJ St. Mary. Here comes your Sport Complex to the outside. That's a 7 of Coachman and the 4 of Mike Durham, making quick work of this field. Pavelchek's right behind him as well. At the front, we've got 5 Thunderstocks. The next 3 cars are all Sport Compacts. Next 4 cars, that is. And Coachman now has found the back of the 11A of Joe Orvis as our Sport Compacts begin to go to work. Pavelchek to the inside of Mike Durham. He's going to take over that spot. 4 wide again through turns 1 and 2. This time it worked. At the front, we've got a swarm of cars all together, bumper to bumper, nose to tail. Here comes David Page to the inside of Lipscomb. Give him the lead on that lap. David Page fights to the inside. Here's some lap traffic in front of him. That's going to make things interesting. Lipscomb's going to fight back to the outside. Here comes Coachman on the outside. Make it 3 wide through turns 3 and 4. Here comes Coachman. Let it hang out 4 wide, 5 wide at a moment. Coachman on the high side. He's making his way to the front. Mike Durham's on the inside. He's bouncing on the curb, looking to go to the front as well. It's David Page, David Lipscomb, and now Justin Coachman to the outside. He's on a mission. David Page pulls away, and Coachman is still making ground on the outside. He's got the second spot, looking for the first. Here he goes down the backstretch and into turn 3. It's side by side, Page, Coachman. We're going to give lap 5 to Coachman as he takes the lead. Followed by Page and Lipscomb. AJ St. Mary still riding in 4th. Here comes Joey Patinelli in the white number 28. Heath 5th and looking for more. Mike Durham way on the high side. Patinelli darts through the middle between Lipscomb and St. Mary. Ooh, contact. Mike Durham saves it, gathers it back up on the outside, and starts to set his sights on the front. Joey Patinelli now gets around the outside of Page. Move him to second. Coachman's got about a half straightaway lead. We'll see if Patinelli can chase him down. He's got 13 laps to do. Oh, we got a car around in turns 1 and 2. We recovered. It's the 97 Lipscomb, and Chuck Pavelchek averted that and found himself in the deep weeds off of turn 2 for a 12-lap run, hopefully. Coachman and Patinelli, Page and Durham. Orvis and the 55 of Bulger, excuse me. St. Mary and Andrew Cook be row 4. Row 5 is the 87 of Reardon and a 92 of Mike Cole. Here comes
Billy Madison, the 00. He's 5 laps down, so he's back on the track.
Pace truck pulls off the backstretch. Here comes Coachman and Patinelli. Coming through the restart zone, into the green flag is in the air. Side by side as they head into turns 1. Patinelli ahead by a half a car. And he now clears Coachman to take over the lead. Here comes Mike Durham. He wants that second spot. Close in the back of Coachman as they travel through turns 3 and 4 and down the front stretch. It's going to be Patinelli, Coachman, Durham. And the 55 of Bulger now is up to 4th. David Page has dropped back to 5th. That's your battle right there for the Thunderstocks. The 20 of Page and the 11A of Joe Orvis. Joe Orvis looks to the outside. David Page to the inside. Halfway home this time by. David Page holds him off this for the moment. Here goes Orvis again to the outside. David Page sticks it to the low side. Down to backstretch. They're side by side now. This is your battle for first place in the Thunder Sox. It's 20 of Page and 11 of Joe Orvis. At the stripe, it's still David Page, but not by much. Joey Patinelli, 2 or 3 car length lead now at the front over Coachman. Coachman's got 5 or 6 over Durham, and then the 55 of Bulger is in 4th. Orvis gets around David Page now. He's in 5th. He's your first place Thunder Sox. David Page is settled for 2nd in that division. Joey Patinelli still as your leader, lap 13. Coachman is chasing. Mike Durham getting a little pressure now from the 55. As Bulger looks to the inside into turns 3, Durham holds him off for now. And Durham's still going to have the advantage as they head into turns 1. Looks like the 00 Madison's going to tuck into pit road. And Chuck Pavelchek has quickly regained his position. He's knocking on the door behind David Page. Our leaders work through lap traffic now on lap 15. It's Patinelli, Coachman, and Mike Durham. 4th is the 55 of Bulger. And Joe Orvis is in 5th. He's your first Thunderstock. Lap 16, Joey Patinelli, 4 more to go. As they come into slower traffic, the number 90 of Tanner Fayette. And Patinelli clears him. And down the front stretch, lap 17. Patinelli, Coachman. The battle now on the racetrack is for 3rd. That's Mike Durham in the 4 and the 55 of Bulger. And the 55 looks the inside. There's slow traffic there. That's going to help Durham pull away a little bit as they exit turn 4. Now it's side by side of the stripe. Give Bulger that position now. Here come our leaders through turns 3 and into 4. White flag is in hand. Joey Patinelli's got a car length over Justin Coachman. We've got lap traffic. We can see if this will make a difference. Here comes Coachman to the inside. Takes a peek. Backs out of it. Patinelli goes high. Coachman is going to try to weasel in there and go 3 wide. Not going to happen. Checker flag in hand. Joey Patinelli is going to pick up the win. In traffic. Coachman finishes 2nd. 3rd is the 55 of Bulger.
There it is, folks. Joey Patinelli. For David Page along with Joe Orvis. We can get a conversation here with the winner, Joey Patinelli. Well, Patinelli, it took guts and it took a lot of patience. What do you think it was worth finishing in first in tonight's event?
It means a lot to me tonight. I've had a lot of issues this year. Cracked a block 2 weeks ago. Finished building the engine for this last night. Had a little bit of issue today, but feature went well.
Any sponsors you'd like to thank or anyone here at Evansville?
My aunt and uncle, Bravo's Machine Shop. I wouldn't be here without them this week. Copper City Chiropractic, all the guys at the shop, my dad for helping with the car, and my girlfriend for putting up with me for the last 6 weeks.
Congratulations, Joey Patinelli. Wild mayhem they had to deal with.
I mean, I pulled up on their door and they just pinched me to the bottom. So, I mean, I can't let out at that point, and just got them spun around there and won. Wasn't intentional, but you know, it is what it is.
Any sponsors you'd like to thank or anyone here in Evansville, Sue?
I think Jock, my wife, Liza, Ronnie, Brock, Kevin. He should be down here soon. Devin, Kathy, about it.
All right, Joe Orvis, the winner in the Thunder Sox category.